Hey, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? It's me, Corbin Moman, and I'm back. Man, I hope y'all are well rested. Here in Charlotte, North Carolina, we had over a foot of snow. So we had a real deal snowstorm. And so now, we are back out in the streets, and I'm happy I was able to get some rest, and I hope y'all was able to get some rest. I heard back in Memphis y'all had an ice storm out there, and I heard that the streets are still slippery. So y'all be careful, out there in Memphis. Shout out to Memphis, love y'all, family and friends. And but what I want to talk to you today about, and also I got a little cold. My voice doesn't sound like Corbin fully, but I'm gonna give you this word. So today I wanna talk to y'all about something. This year's theme for me is diligence. Okay. And so we're going to really unpack that word. We're going to talk about a variety of different things, because this is what I know, right? We are living in time, right? And the beautiful thing about time, time has a gift, right? And the gift of time is to become, right? So you are becoming something, right? You are, just like an apple seed, when it is planted in the ground, it's becoming an apple tree, right? And so, or some may say it's becoming a forest, right? And so my point is that you are becoming somebody. And so in order to be diligent, first you must know who you are. You got to know who you are and what you're carrying, okay? And so I teach a private Facebook group that I'm shifting to the platform called School real soon. But I'm teaching this in my group called Pathway to Purpose Coaching, and the framework in what I'm trying to get you to focus on, especially when you meet with me one-on-one, this is the framework. You must discover who you are, but there are layers to you, okay? And so the first step of being diligent, you must be decisive. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. The first step of becoming diligent, you must be decisive. You must make a decision on what you're going to focus on, right? So being diligent is being decisive, being determined, and being sharp. And we're going to talk about them three things, but there's more to the word than that, okay? But we're going to talk about, first off, being decisive. But if you don't know who you are, how can you make a decision? Some of you have so many different ideas. Oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that. You're not decisive. You're indecisive. And so first thing you got to do, you got to make a decision. But first you got to know who you are. So it's important, so this is why I teach this framework, especially when we meet. I teach core values. You must know your core values. What principles do you live by? What is your personality type? What are your hobbies? What is your purpose? Have you identified your gift yet? Your natural skill set, right? Then, do you know the top 10 to 20 needs of a man versus a woman? And then how do they complement each other? These things are very important. Then, which ones do you prioritize as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? These things are important in getting to know you. That's right. And why do I focus on that? I focus on those things because, we as believers, right? We as kingdom citizens, sons and daughters of the Most High God, our spiritual identity is lived out through our natural wiring. So it's important for you to know your natural wiring. It's important for you to know your limitations. It's important for you to know your limiting beliefs, right? And your strengths, right? The value that you carry, right? Why you do what you do, right? I got to throw another one in there. It's important for you to know your trauma bag. That's right. And so we have to do deep dives into all these things so we can understand who we are. You understand what I'm saying? And who do we align with? Who do we connect with? Who do we come into agreement with? Who do we do business with? It's all it's all about knowing you, knowing yourself, knowing your core values, knowing that whole framework that I just gave you, right? And so when you do that, when you know your gift, when you know your purpose, right? Now you're decisive. You become decisive immediately because now you understand what I need to work on, what I need to focus on. That word, decisive, decision. It means scissors or to cut off. So in other words, you are cutting off every other idea that you may have, every other plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E, plan F. You're cutting off all these things and you're locking in and you're going to focus on one particular thing. All right. And so that's what I want to do. I want to make sure that, and I'm going to say this, some of you yeah, some of y'all can do more than one thing. All right. If that's you, if your capacity is, hey, I can juggle 4 or 5 things at one time and make progress with all of them. If that's you, then great. Right? Because I know some people, they can do that, right? And they become successful at doing 4 things at one time, right? But for those of you who can't, who is working on becoming a diligent person, right? What you want to do, you want to focus on one thing first, okay? And the first thing, you must become decisive. Choose. What do you want to do? What do you want to focus on? Is it weight loss? Is it vocabulary? Is it learning another language? Is it learning how to cook? Is it career related, right? Is it related to your purpose, right? Your life's assignment, right? What do you want to work on? What do you want to focus? Is it a project that you're trying to build? What is it, school? What do you want to focus on? So that's the first thing. We have to become decisive. All right. And so once you become decisive, once you decide and make a decision, the next step, you become determined. All right. And then the next step, you become sharp. And we're going to go over all of those 3 things. But I just wanted to come over here briefly because it's important for you to discover who you are so that you can make the proper alignments. So no matter who telling you, if you are, no matter who you're connecting with, what advice you may be receiving, you will have enough grasp on who you are to make the best decision for you because you know who you are, you. And so it's time, y'all. It's time to discover yourselves, right? And these are repeatable things that you can do as you get older, right? As you advance in your career. Continue to go through these things. What are my core values? What principles do I live by? What are my hobbies? What is my personality type is saying now? What are my strengths and the weaknesses of my personality type? When my personality is under pressure, how do I respond, right? What type of love do I need when I'm under pressure, right? Like these things are so important, what is my purpose again? Like revisiting these things annually or every 6 months or, like these things are important so that you can get a good grasp of who you are. You understand what I'm saying? So you can make those right decisions, those right choices. Listen, I love y'all. That's all I'm going to say on today, but I will see y'all soon. Also, too, I'm going to be switching over to the platform school right now. I have a private Facebook group called Pathway to Purpose Coaching, and we're going to be leaving that platform and going over to school very soon. I'll give more instructions when the time comes. Okay, I love y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Salute.